Good morning, this is Amy with Get Fit in Style, and today we're doing a mat Pilates workout. All you need is a mat and a small ball. This is optional. If you don't have a ball, you can use, people use toilet paper for this, or a pillow or something if you want just a little extra support for that low back. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna put our hands on our knees, sit comfortably. I want you to press down a little bit and lengthen that spine. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. And we're just going to take a moment and start with our breathing. So let's just sit here. As we inhale, I want you to think about lengthening that spine, bringing that air into your belly, and then exhaling and releasing. Let's do that a few times. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. This time we're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to bring our ear towards our shoulder. So inhale, exhale, just a little tilt. Bring that arm that's away from the top of your head, bring it down towards the mat for a little extra stretch. And then we'll come up and we'll go the other way. As we exhale, bringing that ear to our shoulder, bringing that hand down. And then all the way up. We're going to start with a spine twist. So you can either have what I call I Dream of Genie arms. They can be right in front of you. This is my favorite way to do this one, is to bring hands behind the head, press your head into your hands and really lengthen up that spine. And you're going to just take an inhale as you exhale, little twist, twist. I'm just trying to get that body a little warmed up, especially if you're like me doing this first thing in the morning. You got to go a little bit slower as you start. We're going to do one more each way. And then we're just going to tilt. So I just want you to keep those elbows in line as you go to one side and then the other. And you should be feeling this through the side of your body right here, away from where you're twisting. But it's also getting those obliques. So it's kind of a sneaky one, which I love. One more each way. And then we'll do a little spine twist. So we're going to take a hand across and a hand behind. We're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, and rotate till you're looking behind you. And then we're going to come back to the center and go the other way. So inhale, lengthen, exhale, and rotate. To center. We're going to go into our saw next. So we just want to bring our feet right in front of us, about mat width. I know I'm not sitting on my mat right now, but it's easier if I face you, I think. We want to really lengthen up the spine, like there's that string on top of your head. Arms are going to come straight out. We're going to twist, reach pinky to pinky, inhale, and stack that spine. And we're going to do 4 more like this, and then we're going to add on just a little bit. Inhale, exhale, twist. All right, here we go. On this next one, we're going to do a little pulse. You're going to do a little reach, reach, and stack. Reach, reach, and up. And just let your breathing match that pulse. Little inhale up. We're going to do one more on each side, and then we'll stretch it forward and just land where you land. Grabbing onto your legs, bringing that head down towards the floor. And we're we're gonna roll all the way back up. And then we're gonna just come sideways. Well, I'm going the other way. You stay where you're at. Okay, we're gonna put that ball under the low back if you want it there. The ball is always optional, but I kind of love it. Some people don't. We're gonna bring those shoulders away from our ears, so press them down, lift up that head, and then as you come back, just keep your hands right underneath. You're gonna pull that belly, round it back, trying to keep everything else where it was, shoulders down, and then lengthening back up. We're just doing a little flexion and extension of that spine. Want to make sure that you're breathing. Inhale one way, exhale the other. We'll do 2 more like this, and then we're gonna make it a little more challenging. If you need to bring it down, just come right back to this one. So on this next one, we're gonna reach those hands forward. As we come back, round it, reach those hands back, open up that chest, and then reach it back up and open up. The slower you go, the harder it is. So if you need to go a little faster than what I'm doing, that is okay. We're gonna do 2 more like this. And then we're gonna add a little rotation on to get those obliques going. All right, so on this next one, we will come up and we'll just take one arm back, reach one arm forward. You can follow that arm with your eyes for a little more. We're gonna inhale, reach up, exhale as we rotate. And this should help warm up that trunk as well. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just reach forward for your feet. And then we're gonna come back up. We're gonna stretch our hips and hip flexors really quick. So just crossing one leg over here. If it hurts to do that, then keep that leg straight. Sometimes when we do these ab things, everything fires up right in those quads. Okay, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna get that other side. All right, we're gonna try a little tabletop, tricep tabletop here. So we're gonna turn our fingers in towards our hips and come all the way up. We're gonna think about opening up the chest here. Look up at that ceiling. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, you're just gonna drop those hips a tiny bit. And then we're gonna bend the elbows down and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up one more time. Look up at the ceiling, open up that chest, and then roll all the way down. Stretch it all the way forward. And we're gonna roll all the way down onto the mat, trying to do that roll down. So feet straight out, arms straight out. We're gonna try to go down as slowly as we can, pressing each vertebra all the way down into the mat, lengthening out nice and long. And then we're just gonna slide one leg up and then the other. We'll bring our hands down by our tailbone. Walk your feet in. You want feet about hip width, heels pretty close to your tailbone. And we're just gonna slowly bring the spine off the mat. Coming up to those shoulder blades. And then we're gonna roll it all the way back down. Trying to press each vertebra into the mat. We'll do that a couple more times. Rolling up slow, press into the mat, and then lengthening back down. So on this next one, I'm going to give you a couple options. So we're going to come up. You want to squeeze those glutes so we're nice and secure here. Pull in that belly. You can bring heels up, or you can march it all the way out, bringing those legs up. So either way, keep that tummy tight, keep those hips lifted. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it all the way back down. Give your knees a little hug here, just rocking back and forth. And we are going to keep those knees in what we call tabletop, which is where our calves are parallel to the ground. We're going to do a little crunch challenge here. So if you can, you're going to put the ball right on top of your legs so it's balancing there. We're going to take those elbows out wide and we're going to try 10 crunches, trying not to drop the ball. It's usually me that drops it because I'm looking other ways. But you've got to hold that belly still. We're going to go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, then we're just going to take that ball, put it between the knees here. We're going to start with some toe drop taps. So you're going to tap those toes down, bring it in, give the ball a squeeze. So tap, up, squeeze. Tap, lift, squeeze. We'll do that 5 more times. Tap, lift, and squeeze. 4, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. Last one, hold it up. We're going to give it 8 little squeezes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, huh? Okay, staying right here. We're going to bring the knees down to one side. Don't let them drop. Try to use that belly to bring them back up. And then the other way. We're going to inhale as we bring them up. Exhale as we rotate. I'm going to do 1 more each way. And then we'll bring those knees down and into a spine twist. You can keep the ball here or you can take it out, whatever's more comfortable. Just going to look over the opposite shoulder or away from your knees. And then we'll come up into the other side. And then we're going to come up, we're going to take that ball and put it between our ankles. I'm going to kind of rotate so you can see a little bit better here. So we're trying to have toes away from each other, and you got to squeeze that ball between the ankles and open up those knees. So this is some frog legs. And just holding that ball, trying not to let it drop, is quite challenging, really. You're going to feel those inner and outer thighs working a little harder. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. And then we're going to just take the ball, you're going to grab it, reach those legs long, put that ball back in and out long again. So a little reach and lengthen, reach and lengthen. I'm going to do this 4 more times. And 3, 2, grab onto that ball. We're gonna do a figure 4 stretch real quick before we go to the next thing. So crossing one leg over, you can hold it there or reach through, bringing your knee in towards your chest. And then we're gonna come down and we'll get the other side. Crossing that leg over, reaching through. All right, we're gonna come back down and we're gonna take the ball and put it under the low back here. Again, this is optional, so if you don't like this, just do this with your back on the mat. We're gonna take our legs up again. So we're gonna come straight up from the hips. We're gonna start with our zipper. So we're gonna open, you're gonna flex your feet, bring them together as tight as you can. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring those legs out. We're trying to do little circles one way. We're really getting those thighs today, aren't we? All right, one more. We'll reverse that circle. Hopefully I reversed it. Sometimes my brain does not like to reverse my legs. All right, 2 more. Woo. Last one. Go ahead and shake out those legs. We got 1 more to do here. Actually, 2. We're gonna do 2 more here. So the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna take one leg, you're gonna bring it down, and you're gonna tap the heel of your other foot back down and bring that leg together. And then get the other side. So it's gonna go down, tap, down, together. Down, tap, down, together. Down, tap, down, together. Whew, I am definitely feeling my belly working here. Whew, nice. Okay, here we go. 4 more. We can do this. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, a little shake out here. So we're gonna bring our legs up and out just a tiny bit. And this time we're gonna bring our knee out. It's gonna go kind of towards your elbow or shoulder and back in. So bring it out, and we're alternating legs here. And we're gonna do 8 more alternating legs. 8 total, 4 more on each side. We got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out a little bit here. Let's go ahead and take the ball out, do a stretch here before we roll over onto our stomach. So just bring the leg in for a hamstring stretch. Knee can be bent or leg straight. We're gonna roll out that ankle. And then the other way. And then we'll give our knee a little hug in. And then release. And we're gonna get the other side, bringing that leg up. We'll roll the ankle one way. And the other way. We're gonna bring our knee in for a little hug. And then we're gonna roll onto our stomachs here. And we're gonna do some push-ups. So these are actually some bar style push-ups that I love. I'm gonna try and make sure you can see me here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the ball right under the belly here, and you can just adjust it so that it's like You want to still feel like it's supporting your low back. Legs are just going to be straight out behind you. We want elbows right under the shoulders. Again, we're pulling the shoulders away from the ears. You can have feet flat or toes curled up, either way. And what we want to do is we're just going to start here. We're going to lift up the elbows and back down. A little lift and lower. And we'll go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're going to take it so that our index fingers are pointed towards each other. We're going to do 8 here. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, we're starting to feel it. We're going to reach our arms forward. So elbows are in front of our shoulders. Same thing here. We're going to go up. We're going to do 2 sets of 8 here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more set of 8. We're on the home stretch. We've got to walk it back in, and we are done. So we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn those hands out. Index fingers pointed towards each other for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring it all the way back. We'll stretch it back in our shell stretch. Trying to bring that forehead down, push those hips back. Nice big inhale. And release. One more inhale. As we exhale, we're going to come up onto our hands and knees. We're going to curl our toes here. We're going to do our knee lifts. So I'm thinking about inhaling, pulling in your belly, exhale, lift, inhale, hold, exhale, bring it down. We're going to do 4 more of those. Prepare, lift, hold, and down. 3 more. And down. 2. And lower. Here's our last one. And lower it back down. Go ahead and just push away from the mat. Lengthen out that spine. And lengthen it back out. 2 more like that. Pushing away. And lengthening. Last one. And then we're just going to bring our feet right between our hands. So if it needs a little help, feel free to give it some help. Your back knee, you can either bring it back a little bit or curl those toes up. And then we're going to take our front leg. We're going to try to bring it all the way back into that plank. And we're going to inhale here as we exhale. We're going to push up into that down dog. And then bring it back down. Come down to those knees. We'll bring that other foot forward. So bringing that back knee back or curling that leg, the toes up so the leg is off the ground. Either way. Hold it here for a couple breaths. We're going to take it back to that plank. We're going to push up into that down dog. And then bring it all the way back down. Let's do it one more time with each leg. This time, if you want to just keep that leg lifted, you can. All right, we're going to bring that leg back into the plank. we're gonna push up into the down dog. Back down into the plank, either coming down to your knees or bringing the other foot forward. For our last little one here. Bring that leg back. We'll push up. Go ahead and pedal out your legs here. Pushing back up again, bring those ears between your arms. And then we're going to come down to the knees and stretch it all the way back. And go ahead and sit all the way up. Just going to end with a butterfly stretch. We're going to bring those feet together. If you need, sometimes the stretch gets easy for us. So if that's where you're at, go ahead and just walk your heels in. When you think about lengthening up, pulling those shoulders down so you're really long through the spine. And then trying to lead with that long spine forward. You can put a little pressure on the inside of your legs with your elbows if you want to. Just no pain here. And then we're going to roll all the way up. Just sit comfortably. We're going to reach over to the one side. And then up. And the other side. And then we'll just take those hands, open up that chest one last time. And we are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to seeing